Hey guys, welcome to practice. So this week we are looking at practice 7 in my book, 100 Mindfulness Meditations, and it's musical mindfulness. I'm not actually going to teach a guided practice within this one this week because it requires music behind it, but I just wanted to talk you through it because I think sometimes people don't really know what to do when they're meditating to music, because we also listen to music for pure pleasure, but the way that we do that is probably a little bit different to how we might do it if we're using the music to support our mindfulness meditation. So the idea is for you to choose a piece of music. I think the best music for meditation is instrumental music, but you can choose whatever you like. If you're happy to go with lyrics and it doesn't take you into a different space, then go with that. I like something which is a bit more abstract, that's why I like music which doesn't have lyrics to meditate with. Once you've got your music playing, again, you drop into your posture, into your practice, and what I like to do is to listen in a different way than I normally would. So normally I just kind of bliss out to the music or follow along or have it in the background while I'm doing something else. But if I'm using it as the support to my meditation practice, what I try and actually do is to take my state of being and allow that state to follow the mood, the music, the melody, and see what happens within my internal state. So I'm really just dropping in to notice what's going on with me, and as the music changes and evolves and goes on its own journey, what arises within me. In a sense, it's almost like my intention is to merge with the music. And sometimes I imagine that the music is in fact flowing from me. And sometimes a visual that people like for that one is just to imagine that the music is actually flowing through your body and out through your heart. Imagine you were the creator of the music, and in fact it's being created through you in this moment. And then this gives you something a little bit different to actually do whilst you're meditating, which can give rise to a whole range of insightful experiences, or just an experience which is different, which you might get something from. When I'm doing this type of meditation, I'm also always looking out for four things. So sensations in the body. What's it bringing up for me? Are different parts of my body resonating in different ways with this music? Images, so am I getting imagery through? And if I am, I pay attention to it, I allow it to unfold and follow it along. Feelings, emotions, what's happening emotionally for me? Do I resonate emotionally in a certain way with the music? And is it taking me somewhere? Is it allowing my emotional state to evolve or change? And then the fourth one is thoughts. So, in mindfulness practice, sometimes people get the impression that we're making thoughts the bad guys. But actually, thoughts can come up in mindfulness practice, which are, sometimes they're nonsense, sometimes they're to do with your to-do list, but sometimes they're really insightful. And I find, particularly when I've dropped into a piece of music that I'm finding inspirational and is taking me on a journey, that the types of thoughts that I'm getting in the practice are actually more insightful than perhaps just kind of everyday pottering around thoughts. And then at the end, once I've finished the music, I like to journal a little bit just to kind of land what happened for me. And this is a really nice way, after every practice, really ideally, to notice those tiny little things that are starting to come into your awareness that you may not have kind of noticed before. They may have been there, but you may not have put them into a sort of concrete form. This is so important in mindfulness practice because a lot of what is going on is very subtle. And you could almost dismiss it from one day to the next if we don't capture it in some way. So the small things that happen within, and the large things that happen within our internal awareness, are worth journaling about. Even if it's just a few words, a little doodle, a little drawing, anything like that is great. So I really recommend you do that. So I hope you enjoy the practice. The book's available on Amazon if you want to read more about Practice 7, Musical Mindfulness. And let me know how you get on.